Hey guys, JMTL of T-Flare here with another battle. This time my opponent is cerberox. He is the gym leader of the rock gym. The rock gym's name is known as Boulderdash. As you can see from this intro here, this is Battle 101, not to be confused with Battling 101, which is what I might be needing after seeing the results of this battle here. So, let's begin the narration here. So he sends out his Tritop, his Bastiodon, I guess. My Zelf leads off with a Stealth Rock, just as Tritop does. I decide to U-turn out to see what I can bring in to attack the Tritop, and I bring out my Scizor. Toxic doesn't affect Scizor, which is great, so I Swords Dance up as he tries a Metal Burst. I got greedy here and Swords Dance again, not realizing, of course, that I had Roar. It roars out my Scizor and brings in Starmie. I use Surf here. I was actually thinking about using Hydro Pump on my Starmie, but I swapped it out for Surf, and that probably was a mistake here because now the Metal Burst is able to KO Starmie while Bastiodon still lives with a sliver of health. Well, not really a sliver. A little bit of red. Anyway, I used my Bug Bite just to revenge kill the Bastiodon. Machamp comes out. I'm not really sure why I decided to stay in. I really didn't have anything to attack Machamp well with. And Fire Punch KOs my Scizor. I believe that means that the Machamp is Choice Scarfed. I bring out my Zelf to scare away the Machamp as he brings in Tyranitar to take a predicted Psychic. The Sandstorm comes up here, but I don't use Psychic, I use U-turn instead. And that brings the Tyranitar down to about half HP there. I swap in my Infernape then. He's probably anticipating me to use close combat here, so he switches out at the same time I decided to switch out, just to see what he'd switch into, and he switches into his Gyarados. So we did a double switch there. This time I decided to use Taunt because I know Gyarados is going to be running Dragon Dance, so I stop that in its tracks. More Sandstorm damage. I decided to U-turn out and bring in my only remaining Water Resist, which is my Dragonite now, to take the predicted Waterfall. If I still had my Starmie, I probably would have brought that one out instead. It brings my Dragonite down to 206 HP. Now it's down to about half now, thanks to Sandstorm. I decided just Dragon Claw to knock out the rest of the HP there. So Gyarados goes down. Sandstorm takes a toll on my Dragonite there. And here comes an Ursaring. The Ursaring uses Protect, and I try to Extreme Speed to no avail there. I should have known I'd be using Protect because most Ursaring's are going to be carrying Flame Orb or Toxic Orb to take to use the Quick Feet or Guts to its advantage. Use Extreme Speed as the Ursaring uses Last Resort, which basically tells me the entire moveset of the Ursaring there. I don't have a Ghost Pokemon here, so I switch back into my Zelf, and I just U-turn out to get in some damage, and I actually knock out the Ursaring there, so I bring on my Infernape. And as you can see, the Ursaring was patiently waiting for Infernape to come out before it decides to faint. Rhyperior comes out, and my Infernape does not have Grass Knots, so I have to use Close Combat. I do it for super effective damage, but it's not enough for the super high defensive Rhyperior there. Rhyperior uses the Earthquake to knock out my Infernape, and it makes me wish that I actually kept Grass Knot on my Infernape instead of switching it out for Mach Punch. I bring on my Zelf, and I guess I overestimated the power of U-turn because the U-turn doesn't even KO the Rhyperior, and I have to switch out to Snorlax, my only remaining Pokemon besides Zelf. There comes the Mega Horn there, that was meant for a Zelf, I'm guessing. And that Mega Horn takes my Snorlax down to less than half. Rhyperior uses Rock Wrecker as a powerful rock attack there, proving that my Snorlax is not able to take too many physical hits without any curses. I decide to U-turn again. Sandstorm is going to take a toll on myself. It's not looking good here. Tyranitar comes out. And I U-turn again, hoping to get a KO here. But it survives with its liver and uses Crunch to basically win the match, which means I do not get the rock badge. The final score is 0-2, which is the Tyranitar and the Machamp. So, comment, like, subscribe, and if you haven't already, please join tflare.com. Good game, cerberox.